up, Spiller Nation? It's me, LifeSpiller. I'm back to do another video. This video I wanted to do another game spotlight video game. It was Astro Boy. Now, Astro Boy doesn't get a lot of love. It was a title that was released in 2004. It's based off the anime series, which I didn't know nothing about, honestly. I never watched none of the cartoons. Not this big anime head. I've started to watch some anime stuff over the last year or so, but the way I heard about this title, just walked through the store and by coincidence picked it up. I actually enjoyed the title. It starts out with Astro Boy basically being created by a doctor or a scientist, I guess you can say, Dr. Timma, and he basically took the likeness and the attributes of his son and created Astro Boy out of his likeness. So he's got some human-like features and he's got like more superhuman robotic side to him. But over time, what happens is that Dr. O'Shea, kind of the whole Dr. Light and Dr. Wily type situation happened. Dr. O'Shea took him on and he basically ended up living in Metro City with him. And what's crazy about this is that Metro City becomes under attack. They're trying to do a cohesive thing and bring forth the humans and also have the robots live together at one time, but there becomes chaos and it becomes chaotic. They're kind of destruction and mayhem, and basically Dr. Timma, the initial person that created him, becomes like this evil scientist doctor situation. And so Astro's job basically becomes to save Metro City, save the planet, and in the midst of everything that's going on, as he defeats each of these robots, his powers develop. He doesn't necessarily take on their attributes, but he becomes stronger. He notices that he goes from lifting like maybe a pebble or a boulder or a rock to lifting houses, and he can lift cars. And the big thing, I guess the selling point for me with this game is the story was good enough to keep up with. It was very simplistic. It wasn't too over the top. The robots, the aerial fights, that was the big thing for me, because he had like these laser beam power and he had like these rocket boots that would allow him to fly in all kinds of directions and stuff like that. So whenever you would actually travel from one city to the next, you would literally go from that area and fly over to the next area. And the game was good about giving you indication. I like when games have maps, give you and let you know what's on the map, what to look for, what to attack, all kinds of stuff like that. But I guess that was the big thing for me: the aerial fights, the storylines, the characters within the story. They were funny. It definitely does the whole anime thing, and there's not a lot of talking, so they put up the thought bubbles and stuff like that. But yeah, Astro Boy was definitely fun. There are big boss battles. None of the stuff is just going to be easy. I will say the game is quite challenging, and even as you press towards the end, the game is definitely even harder, but it's rewarding if you stick through and just roll with it to the very end. But yeah, man, I just wanted to highlight this game because it's one of those games that kind of got overlooked or kind of got disregarded in the reviews. But if you see a copy of Astro Boy, I would definitely advise you to pick it up. Go ahead and check it out. I'm gonna make sure I put some things up for you guys to see. But other than that, I'm LifeSpiller.